Hey there, hi there. It's me, Priscilla B. Welcome to Waking Up with Tarot. April season, April month, spring. Um, so up first, I have for you the Indigo card. Okay. So the person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. Okay, with the indigo card. Okay, so starting off beautiful indigo energy. We also have integrity here, okay, for the month of April. So a lot of integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Integrity and indigo. And then we also have this mediumship here, which is really interesting. We have you have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones, okay? So this is mediumship, okay? Alrighty, so moving forward, we have the Death card and the Empress card side by side. Okay, so this makes a lot of sense, especially when you have the mediumship here. So you're able to talk to loved ones, people who've passed on. You're able to bring this like loving, motherly, nurturing energy to that. And death can be such a final say so. For some people, it can be such a definitive thing. And it's like, there is some sort of level of like being able to feel the spirit of a loved one or the soul of a loved one watching over you or giving you messages to share with other loved ones. Um, and this happens because when you tap into that Empress loving, nurturing energy, you can literally, like, figuratively, literally, take it as it resonates, be able to connect the two, the death and the motherly Empress energy. I also have for you this Ace of Cups here, okay? So the Ace of Cups is showing me that you are not somebody who easily like hides behind a mask or a facade or something like that. You're like as true as it gets. That's why you have this integrity here and this indigo leadership here. It's because whatever messages you receive and whatever ones you're trying to facilitate are coming through from a genuine place of nurturing and loving and care. And the universe wants you to know that mistakes have been made in the past. Now, this not necessarily is just you making mistakes and like not learning from your failures, your past mistakes, and moving forward. Instead, I think like you've been often misunderstood. I think you've also been like made the victim of a lot of situations, and I feel like people just think you're like a lost soul, so there's no point in getting to know the real you or the person that you represent. Instead, it's like people just look at your mistakes and your failures and they're like, that's all that you are to them. And that's why we have the memories card coming in as well, is because your memory is you're strong, very strong memory. Like you can memorize very specific details of things, reminiscing, dwelling, and bittersweet. So there's a negative aspect to memories, right? The negative memories, and then there's the good, positive memories. So when you're reminiscing and you're thinking about all those past fun, wonderful times, that's kind of like your motivation. That's kind of what gives you that loving, nurturing quality about you. And that's what kind of opens you up to like being able to like commune with the dead, as they say, or get messages from a past loved one. Also, get like premonitions and things like that. Now, dwelling, on the other hand, is if you're dwelling on an issue too much and you're not learning to let things go, then that can carry through with you. And then that's not, you're bringing some negative energy back into your current present and into the future with you. And you don't want to do that. And I feel like a lot of people already do that with you. You know what I'm saying? Like they already dwell a lot on your past mistakes, as they call them, when you were just looking at it as like a learning opportunity, like something you tried and you maybe didn't succeed in at first, but you have plans to later. Because I feel like you're just one of those people that just, when you wake up and you get ready for your day, you're not remembering all your past failures. You're remembering what you learned throughout the course of your life and moving forward into the future. And that's why it's so bittersweet. That's why we have the bittersweet with the memories here. It's because some memories are sweet while others are not so sweet. Like dark chocolate, right? It's bittersweet. So, that being said, like it's important for you to push yourself past that like ideal that you need to fit in, or you need to be someone you're not. And that's why we have the lusting card. Okay, oftentimes people will like look at you and like lust over you because you're a very beautiful person, but they're not like truly in love with you. Like they're obsessed with the image of you or the physical part of you, aspect of you, but not the inner beauty and the inner strength and inner soulful spiritualness that resides within you and resides within us all once we wake up to that. So that's why we have forbidden, non-committal, and sexual energy. So, as the spring comes, as the summer seasons come, you might see more of this in nature or just in general and social interactions and things like that. But, it's important for you to know the difference because, we can get very confused early on in our relationships and think like, oh, this is love because they're into me. When you soon find out they're just attracted to the physical aspect and they're not committed, they'll say it again and again. I'm not committed. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend. We're not together. We're not a couple. I'm attracted to the physical aspect of you, but I don't want to get you to know you any more than I don't want to know about your past. I don't know about your future, your present. I just want to know you in a sexual way only. And that sexual energy can be toxic, right? If it's not channeled in the right way. That's why you have loyalty, okay? See, loyalty and lusting are two very different things. Trusting, real reliability, and believing, okay? With the cute little puppy and the little flower in their mouth, okay? So that is, you trusting yourself, knowing yourself better than anyone, and also like more importantly, just like reconfirming and reassuring yourself that you can believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So like the dog often represents like a best friend, someone who's loyal, right? So you can be your own best friend. You can be loyal to yourself. You don't need to be in a committed relationship to seek validation or anything like that. You can just give it to yourself. And I read this article the other day about like how our society is all about like validating ourselves and like this narcissistic egotistical like persona that we're always putting out there or whatever. And yeah, I do see that a lot. More often than not, actually. But that doesn't mean that we can't validate ourselves. We don't have to become toxic and like, you know, seek validation from others to the point where like we're not even validating them. And we also don't have to like lead people along and go through tumultuous journeys to prove like our own worth. We can just own it ourselves. Like we can just already know, with or without being in a relationship, we can be in love with ourselves. We can have a relationship with ourselves. And that's why we have also longing here. Okay. This little flower here, craving, aching, and wanting. Okay. I feel like you are longing for a change here as, the month of April begins. I feel like you are aching and wanting to have this like, this beautiful like trajectory of like upwardness that's like you're going above and beyond for yourself. You're meeting your goals, you're meeting your expectations, and then you're looking at it all and you're just like, whoa, oh my god, I can't believe I just did all of that. Like that's incredible and I love that. And you're also very aware, you're like very aware of the energies coming in towards you, and you're also self-aware too, like that you still have like this craving and this aching and this wanting to complete certain things that I feel like you've like karmically been working on for a very long time. I'm a nurse, remember? Oh, yeah, right. So that's why we have the karma card, okay? So you can see the rope and the like shadow right here of this person. Consequences, cause and effect, and deaths. So whatever consequences were in the past are staying in the past. And there is a cause and effect, but there's not like, it's a good cause and effect. Like, even if something negative happened to you in the past, now you're seeing the effects down the line years later. It's like almost like you're so aware of these effects that you're not letting it take hold of you and control you to the point where like you have to restart a karmic lesson or something like that. And also debts. I feel like a lot of debts are being repaid to you, like in so many different ways karmically. I feel like you've done so much work on like progressing your life this far, coming into a new year, challenging yourself, giving yourself reasonable like challenges that you can are challenges, but you're gonna get there. And also like taking like calculated risks too is like, that there's risk involved in a lot of different things we do in life, but you're so serious about like getting those risks accomplished on such a reasonable time that you're not worried about what the risk itself is. You're just like, I'll get there when the time is right, and I'm gonna have fun doing it. And that's because you have this beautiful intuition here. Okay, you have a really, 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 really good intuition. Okay, you do. Heart song, telepathy, and inner knowing. You know that you are a special, unique person. You know that you have a lot of love to give, and you have a lot of love for yourself as well. And this isn't a toxic love. This isn't a lusting love that you have. This is just like being true and loyal and honest with yourself and knowing your worth. Honestly, yeah, there's the memories too. That helps play a huge role in your intuition. And then we have intimacy here, this beautiful intimacy card. Okay, bonding, sensual, and confiding. Now, intimacy is what you want in a healthy relationship moving forward. You don't want someone lusting over you. Like, yeah, it's flattering, but like, you want someone who wants to be intimate with you. You want someone to bond with you in this like molecular, higher conscious level. Okay, you want sensuality. Okay, you want someone to confide in with all your deepest, darkest desires and secrets and dreams and goals and aspirations. You want a true bond. You want a true, beautiful, sensual. Sensual is not like a one night stand. Okay, sensual is like, rose petals, and like there's even a perfume called Sensual. Okay, that smells really good. Okay, and then there's confiding. Okay, there's someone out there who wants you to feel confident about yourself and confident knowing that you can tell them anything and they're not gonna like judge you or be harsh to you or misguided or misled by who you are as a person. And you have that inner knowing and that strength. And also the telepathy that comes in with the intuition because you have a lot of emotional love in your heart, and it becomes this emotional intelligence almost. And it's like, when something's up, when something's wrong, and it's it's not your responsibility to like, tell everyone this information, but you owe it to yourself to at least communicate how these messages and how this telepathy is affecting you, and like what message you're getting from it. And you already have the intuition, so you already know when the timing is right, when you're meant to say something, when you're meant to just hold back and wait for the right time. So that all comes into play, and that also really helps you with this Empress and Death card. Is like, you already know something's up. Speak up, say what you need to say about it, and then know that you've let it go. Now, whatever people do with that information, it's up to them to do with that information. But you yourself need to know that you are a strong, beautiful person. So know that about yourself and love yourself. Okay, now we have this card. Duh, hello, duh. Like, you have to, Page of Pentacles. Okay, you have to know your worth. Okay, you have to know that you need to be loyal to yourself and love yourself and create the abundance you're seeking for yourself. Okay, like, it's okay to share what resources we have with those we love, but we also need to be able to share our own resources with ourselves. And we need to be able to gift ourselves things from time to time and be like, okay, you know what? I need to get grounded. Okay, I need to look around me and see all that I've done and all that I've accomplished so far, and see how great I'm doing and how wonderful I'm feeling, and then I can move forward. And this Knight of Pentacles, he's kind of just like, you know what, I am along for the ride. Like, this person obviously is like, I feel like a karmic lesson for you is someone who is like, I'm along for the ride with you. But, at the same time, it's like, you're going to have to do your own journey, right? We all have to do our own journeys. But it's nice to have a companion or a friend, right? Someone who's there to ride along with us and, help us out, a good friend, a best friend. Also, this could be someone who knows us well enough to know like intimacy, intuition, partnership. A couple, 10 of Pentacles, a group of people. I'm getting like fearless leaders, a group of fearless leaders that aren't afraid to use their strengths and even their weaknesses to push them forward into a new direction and into a path that's going to bring them more light, more love, more strength, more courage. Now we have this beautiful card here. It's adorable card. This is Angel of Miracles. Open your heart and expect a miracle. So a miracle is coming for you. I feel like you guys are those kind of people that like, a miracle when you see it, right? You got to believe it to see it, right? That's okay. Miracles are amazing. Miracles are wonderful. And then we have 101, angel number. Starting over, intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Start fresh. It's spring. It's April. It's time to start fresh. Start a whole new season, a whole new year of growth and rebirth and like all these beautiful things happening. And remember, from that card with the mistakes in the back, in the background here, you are learning. You are, whatever your failures are, right? You're not taking it as like, oh god, it's so negative, what am I gonna do, like people are gonna judge me. No, you're taking it as like, that happens, like learn as we go, part of the process. And then we have throat chakra, okay, from your angel therapy card. We have the throat chakra. This is, the angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Exactly, lovingly speaking your truth. Okay, so as you move forward, as you continuously, assign yourself these wonderful new adventures to be had, um, just know like along the way that if you're coming up across like a roadblock or an obstacle, let people know like, this is a roadblock for me, this is an obstacle for me, like I need help with this, or maybe I need to do this on my own. Either way, you need to speak up and speak your truth. Like, don't let people like mislead you or misguide you or peer pressure you into like going and doing things you don't like to do or don't want to do, or environments you don't enjoy. Make it fun, make life fun for yourself. If you have to go into a situation that you're not looking forward to, make it a situation you are looking forward to. It take your mind into another like aspect of what this challenge or situation could actually become, and the possibilities are endless. Okay, and then we have dragonfly. This is live life to the fullest. Please live life to the fullest. Please don't hold back from your dreams and your goals and your aspirations, because life is really truly beautiful and unique and special. And the summer and the spring, and it's all coming into this beautiful new year and this beautiful new age where you can just like really truly live up to your fullest potential and be the person you want to be. You know yourself better than anyone, okay? Believing is seeing. Exactly. Okay? So you've got to see these miracles to believe they're happening. So know that. And then truth is my teacher. Truth is your teacher. So when you speak your truth, you're actually teaching yourself and others what it means to speak your truth and when it's important and when it's crucial. And by leading your life as an example of what that looks like, you're going to start to see things really change and really like become these beautiful opportunities that you looked like in the past. People were like, oh, these are going to be great, this is going to be difficult. Yeah, things are always difficult, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to enjoy life. That doesn't mean I'm not going to speak my truth. That doesn't mean I'm not going to live life. Okay. And then we have moving forward. Get ready for positive change. Okay, so as we move out of the wintry months and into the spring, look forward to this beautiful positive change. Okay, you're going from riding the polar bear in the winter, getting through the very crazy, cold wintry months and maybe not so great energies. For those of you that didn't have such a great, wintry months there, to the dragonfly, okay, to the spring, to the summer, live life to the fullest, okay? And all of that is going to come through for you, and it's going to be a truly wonderful, beautiful, magical time for you. And also, again, with the peer pressure and things like that, just do your own thing, know your own worth, work on the things that make you the happiest. There might be these energies, Five of Pentacles, that are like trying to get you to follow the crowd or trying to peer pressure you into doing things you might not be fully comfortable with, or even better yet, like just knowing like when is the time to like look for that intimacy versus the lusting sort of vibes. So stay ready for that. Four of Pentacles. Again, be cautious of who you're, hanging around and being around, because sometimes even though the money looks good and things like the opportunity looks good, it might not be as good as it seems. So, and you got to be careful of people who are like, literally trying to get more attention from you, but like in a way that is not serving your best interests. Then that's why we have Three of Pentacles. Like, do the things you're good at and you love doing, and also don't be afraid to show that off. Like, if you're really good at doing something, then do it. Like, go into that contest, to go, travel and meet up with other people that share similar interests to you. It's a really cool and fascinating thing. And you have Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So again, working on your craft, getting better at that, progress over perfection, hard at work here in the months ahead at your projects. And then Nine of Pentacles. Don't be afraid to be silly and have fun, and like if you like recording yourself doing silly, funny things and making this is like you content creator over here, then go for it. And then we have opportunity knocks. Go for it. So when there's that knock on the door and you see that light and that, endless possibilities on the other side, open the door, go for it. See what's out there. Because I guarantee you it's going to be very interesting. And you can always, like, if you are having dreams about such different things, interesting things, you can keep a journal. And that's what I have for you. Love and light always. Have a wonderful month of April. Bye.